The federal government on Monday identified schools vulnerable to threats, adding that it has planned to protect and enhance safety of schools across the country. Hi, these are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, the U.S. trade deficit reached a new record in March, according to fresh government data published Tuesday, coming in deeper than expected as imports surged before President Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariff rollouts. The overall trade gap of the world's largest economy jumped 14.0% to $140.5 billion, the Commerce Department said in a statement. This was the widest deficit for a month on record dating back to 1992. At number 9, Cristiano dos Santos, the eldest son of five-time Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo, was called up for the Portugal under-15 squad for the first time on Tuesday. The 14-year-old, who, like his father, plays for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, has also had spell with Ronaldo's former club Manchester United and Juventus. The Selauso under-15 will face Japan, Greece and England at the Vlatko Markovic Youth Tournament in Croatia between May 13th to 18th. At number 8, as the National Assembly resumes from its long recess today, the House of Representatives and the Benue state government have disagreed on the reasons for the spate of killings in the state in the past few months. While the deputy spokesman of the House, Philip Agbese, blamed Governor Hyacinth Alia for what is called his abandonment of the state anti-open grazing law for the increase in the killings of innocent citizens in recent times. The governor fired back, accusing Agbese of knowing next to nothing about how laws are suspended in state legislatures. At number 7, Bayelsa State Governor Doyodiri has called on African leaders to make concerted efforts to build regional unity and integration among countries on the continent. Diri made the call on Monday during a courtesy visit by a delegation from the Central African Republic led by the Minister of State for Education Orotien Simplice Zingas at the Government House in Agua. At number 6, the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, says no fewer than 8,000 terrorists and bandits were neutralized across Nigeria in 2024 under the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Speaking while assessing his performance of its current government, Matawalle credited the massive security gains to the renewed operational strategies and leadership focus brought by the Tinubu administration. At number 5, a mild drama ensued on Tuesday at the resumption of the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, at the Federal High Court in Abuja, when the presiding judge, Justice James Omotosho, barred Kanu's sister-in-law for 3 sittings. The woman identified as Favor Kanu was accused of recording court proceedings during a previous sitting and allegedly publishing restricted content online. And at number 4, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has presented a budget of 1.7 billion naira as the 2025 budget of the Federal Capital Territory to the National Assembly for consideration and passage. In a letter from the President read on the floor by the Speaker, Abbas Tajuddin, the President said the budget presentation to the National Assembly was in line with the provisions of Section 299 of the Constitution, which vests the legislative functions of the FCT on the National Assembly. And at number 3, as controversies deepened over the alleged mismanagement of the federal government student loan scheme, the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alosa, will today meet with the Vice Chancellor and head of tertiary institutions accused of misappropriating funds disbursed through the scheme. Top on the agenda for the meeting is the training of bursars and information communication technology heads from this institution to ensure the smooth running of the program. And at number 2, the Nigerian Senate has constituted an 18-member committee tasked with overseeing the activities of the sole administrator of Rivers State, Vice Admiral Ibo Ete Ibas, in a bid to strengthen transparency and accountability in the state's governance. Senate leader Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele was named as chairman of the committee. And at number 1, the federal government on Monday identified schools vulnerable to threats, adding that it has planned to protect and enhance safety of schools across the country. Disclosing this in an interview with journalists at a one-day stakeholder meeting with the theme Strengthening Security, Resilience and Integration of Host Communities in the Protection of Education, the National Coordinator on Financing Safe School, Halima Ilya, harped on the essence of School Protection Squad. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.